Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha. This is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room on a Monday afternoon in Hawaii. I had to go back to work today, but that's just the way it goes. But I'm here with my wingman as usual, the best wingman in the business. How you doing there, Tank?
What's up, Manny? Oh man, it's been a great day in the world of comic books. Man, have you seen the stuff that is just out there? It's amazing.
No, I have not seen what's out there. What's
Oh
going on?
man. Well, today in particular, I was checking out two campaigns
Uh-oh.
other than, your wonderful Skunk Girl on INDIEGOGO.
Uh-oh. Are you roll riding out again? Are you roboting out? There goes Tank. Tank, come back to us, Tank. As Tank is getting his thing ready, and we got Lady Celtic Moon out there. How you doing, Lady Celtic Moon? We got KG in the house already. Jeez, what the hell did you do, KG? Did you sprint home? What's going on with that, KG?
Only the writing and art are good.
My goodness, what's up with that, KG? Why are you so fast home today? All right, let's go do this. Let's go tweet this thing out, people.
Yeah, let's get the word out there,
Let's
please.
go. Let's go share this out. All it is so easy. Look at this. All you gotta do is just, well,
And
just hit this little share
have people
button.
seen the new meme,
Ah, the new meme. No, I don't
the
know
new
if
Skunk
anybody's
Girl
seen the
meme?
new meme. Oh no, did you make a new one?
No, the one that I posted over the weekend.
The
The
one that
one
you
that I
posted over
stole
the
from
weekend?
Cody Martinez.
Cool.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. He did because he's got this project that's in the works, and it's got dragons and stuff. So he went to go look up some stuff for dragons, and well, he found stuff on Twitter that honestly shouldn't have even seen the light of day on DeviantArt.
Oh
I'm
Lord.
I'm scarred for life. I am. I
No,
am scarred for life.
no, don't say it so.
But so yeah, he came up with a meme, and it was awesome. And I was like, dude, that meme is brilliant. It's like the Drake yes no meme, but it's got EVS. And so I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to reappropriate that.
Oh,
And he was a good sport because he understands. Memes are for the internet. No one owns a meme. Have fun with it. It is yours. Otherwise, tis not a meme. Tis just
uh,
some funny words.
Lady Celtic Moon says, "Let's see it." Is that the one with the squirrel girl?
Yes, that's right. It's the one with the squirrel
Okay,
girl.
I can go get that after we talk about Little Skunk Girl for a while, but we will show it to you. Don't worry. We
Well,
do like to give the chat what they want, and we will show you the meme that Tank is talking about.
and I honestly don't even know if Skunk Girl is even on EVS's radar. But what I did know was that EVS does not like Squirrel Girl,
Cool.
especially the Erica Henderson run. And
Uh, the Art of
yeah.
Freed wants to storm Area 51.
Mhm.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Oh man, oh man, a lot of people are gonna go to jail. Some people
I
might
hope they
die.
go to jail. I wouldn't be out there, people. There is
Yeah,
signs. There is
yeah.
signs out there. Do not
Like,
cross those signs. You will be met with extreme prejudice.
well, not just that. It's one of the few places here in the on U.S. soil that is actually mined. There are mines, like it's the explosive kind that blow off your legs, so that way, you're like, the medics could come save you from bleeding out, so you can go spend the rest of your life in prison, legless.
You know what I think?
Um,
I think they just got a whole bunch of drones and they're just gonna drone people out. Seriously.
oh, dude, yeah, no. If they send the drones in, it's a no-fly zone. FAA. You cannot fly anything. You can't fly an airplane on a string. Those ones the motorized ones that you basically just fly around in a circle.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I wouldn't be doing that, people. Willie,
Uh-uh.
don't do that, Willie.
You
Come
can't
back to us,
fire off
Willie.
fireworks. Nothing.
We love you, Willie. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, we know that Darwin needs to be rescued.
Yeah, we love Darwin.
We
All
know
right,
that Darwin needs to be rescued.
let's go see who's in the chat because we got a whole bunch of people in the chat. Believe it or
Oh
not,
wow.
there is some heavy hitters out there right now. So if you guys come and watching us, we appreciate it. We do. Me and Tank, we really do appreciate that you came over here,
Oh
give
man.
us some of your busy time, which is amazing. We got KG. Like I said, KG's in the house.
Mighty Ranch.
We have Lady Celtic Moon. She's always one of the first. She's always on it.
Mm-hmm.
Got Arthur Reed saying hello, my friends. We have Bell Need is in the house. How you doing, Bell Need?
What's up,
Hey,
Velnet?
I seen him over on Edwin Boyette's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And Risey Lee's out there. Don't warn them. Just let them go.
Mm-hmm.
And Bullet says, thin the herd. Yep, there will be thinned. I mean, don't do it. Oh, God. If you guys are going to do that, come on, that's a government installation. You don't mess with that.
Yeah, no,
You're not
that's
going to win, people. Uh,
yeah. It's a matter of national security, actually. I
yeah,
mean, as much as I would love to know what's going there, I don't want to know
we know.
because as soon as I know, I'm
You
a
know what?
target for foreign
Actually,
spy.
actually, all know what's goes on over there. They ain't no damn aliens over there, people. It's just that's where they test all the test vehicles.
Yeah, with
Experimental
the
vehicles. That's all
technology
it
being
is.
reverse engineered off of the alien spaceships. Come on now, dude.
Shh! Don't give away that part.
Hey, man, I want to make sure the Ruskies are still jealous.
Is that what they
We
call
love you.
Skunk Works? Is over there?
No, Skunk
Oh,
Works is
Skunk
out in
Works.
the Palmdale, Lancaster, California area. That is famous Hangar 42. I used to live out near Hangar 42, and boy, I can tell you some crazy UFO sightings I've seen.
But that's all experimental vehicles there too, right?
Oh, dude, yeah, no. Actually, a buddy wanted to make sure that he wasn't hallucinating and make sure that I saw something because something flew away so fast that its white light that was on it red shifted. That's how fast it went. And then
Well,
phew, gone. And I
I,
was like, wow.
yeah, I've heard things from a very reliable source when I was a kid, and he's like, yeah, weird stuff happens,
Well, then you also
and
see
it's
like stuff out there that's like more conventional, like B-2 stealth bombers banking slow that it looks like they'll fall right out of the sky. Like, dude, it's so trippy because they're and you watch them. They take the high tech stuff out there when they're because it is still Skunk Works may be long dead, right? Because that was for the SR-71 Blackbird,
hmm
but it's
right,
still a Lockheed facility, and
right.
they still do maintenance upgrades, and they don't just like this. Funny, because I didn't know this before, but when I was living out there, I actually learned that all these other like McDonnell Douglas and these other companies, they all work on each other's stuff. Lockheed was installing upgrades to a Boeing aircraft. And that's all I knew, and that's all they could tell us. Hey, you don't live some like near something like that, and you don't take the tour.
Mhm. That's true. Alrighty. So before we go more to tinfoil hat talk, let's go look at how the Unbreathable Skunk Girl is doing on Indiegogo. We got 16 days left, which is amazing. And we are up to 3470, which
That
is
is good.
awesome. Which is awesome. And we're getting trickling in, one a day or so. I mean, it was a big push the first couple days, but we're still doing good. It's not like it's we're in the valley, but the valley, what's cool about the valley is keeps on growing. So it's
Well,
not
and
like we ain't going up the hill yet, and we
it's
haven't even.
true.
And me and Tank and my wife, we're working behind the scenes. There's going to be a lot of places you're going to see Skunk Girl very, very soon. Like
We're
I
working
said, it's
on
not on the
media
radar of
blitz.
some people, but we do have the golden tickets, so we will cash them in at an appropriate time. So you guys that have backed the book race, thank you so much for doing it. We will get there, people. We will be on those other shows. It's just, I mean, it was just a crazy week. I took the week off to promote the book on the the smaller shows, the smaller shows, but we do have the bigger shows that we'll be on very soon. I'm gonna be on a show. I mean, last week it started already. I was on Professor Geek show. That was pretty awesome. Hopefully, I'll get back on that show. So that's a great start. I will be on another show this week. It's gonna be with Passion for Drawing. I will be on his show. He's been a very nice person to this community I have over here, Good Dog Press. He used to come on a long time ago. He's been kind of busy recently. Our times just don't mesh. But if you guys ever want to see one of the funniest things, I got to go find out what the date was. But he did a drawing of Australia. It was non-stop, 1 hour of laughter. That's all I can say. It was the funniest drawing you've ever seen about Australia. We had the friendly neighborhood ninja. He couldn't stop laughing the whole hour. He was giggling. Everything that Passion for Drawing was just funny as hell. So I'll be on their show. Uh, I mean, it's so I'll be there on Thursday night. It's a short show. It's only like an hour. Then maybe
All
I'll
right.
go see if Professor Geek does his show again that day. Maybe hop on there also. But yeah, we'll be a lot of places. Oh, plus the very first week we was on Drawn and Quartered. The
Yeah.
breathable Skunk Girl, and for a messed up connection, we still had a really good audience. I mean, that's the bad part is we would have had more. I mean, they would have had more tacked on to the viewership, but I'm totally happy with the viewership. Being it was on the 4th of July, we still had over 300 people watch that show. That was awesome. For a holiday, come on, this is 4th of July. This is not like Thanksgiving where everybody's in the house that they can go watch their YouTube. This is 4th of July where everybody's outside barbecuing, watching fireworks and drinking. So to have 300 people come watch that show, I was ecstatic. And
That
then
was amazing.
and then we got cut off, and then we had to go finish up on my show. And that's doing good too. I mean, there's still pretty good viewership on that. Trying to find, just watching the controversial ending to that show. I mean, of all the drawn in quarters, it had to happen to me, didn't it? Damn it.
Yeah, well, yeah, it did. It did. And
But you know what? That's fun because people will talk about it. If it all went smooth, it would have been nah. But since it's such a interesting ending to it, it's funny. It's cool. I'll take it. Just like the way that we launched this Indiegogo. If I had just pressed the button and go, okay, guys, going back the book, that would have been kind of boring, not memorable. You guys go back and watch what kind of boomer I was. It was it was crazy. I see Larry out there. Larry, I'll give you the link.
Larry.
Right now. I just didn't. The funny part is I did add you, Larry, to the group, but I added you after I sent out the link. So all I gotta do is throw the link back in there, and you get the link, Larry. Larry has a book too. Also, go check it out,
Oh yeah.
Niobe. It's amazing.
Niobe #1
Niobe
back
#1.
in back available because of popular demand.
Mm-hmm.
I know people are saving up their ducats. They want to get the cool reward levels because man, oh man, the reward levels on this are fantastic. I've read Niobe #1. I can tell you that it is a top-notch comic. I really, really enjoyed this story.
You know it's going to be even
Um,
more top notch.
what's that?
It's going to be when Niobe, Little Girl Lethal, Scalpel Zero, and Skunk Girl team up.
Shh, we're
Mm-hmm.
not supposed to tell
Oh,
anybody about that.
sorry,
Oh
sorry.
no!
Oh,
Wah, 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 wah,
oh, the cat
wah.
is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. All the hot women from us guys will be all together one day.
That's
If
right.
they haven't been
We
already.
are secretly. Yeah.
If they haven't been already together.
Well, you know,
Hmm.
it's gonna be a crazy Elseworld story. It's gonna be a crazy Elseworld story.
For all you
Um,
people out there who've been following me and Tank and all the guys in our little group, we're the real deal. We gonna make sure that you guys get the comics into your guys' hands, and we don't care
yep.
if it's 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. We want you guys to get our comics. So there's gonna be more comics down the line. Like I said, I've already published comics under Good Dog Press. This is the first one, on Indiegogo, but I got Cinta, I got Sariel, I've got the Word, I've got all these books are already printed. I've done already. So we're gonna be coming hard and heavy at you guys. Get ready. We're coming. We're building a rocket ship.
I haven't been doing any layouts for myself the last couple of days. I've been working on getting these final character designs done because I'm gonna run out of concept art here. That's well, at least concept art worth looking at. I mean, I don't like most of it anyways, but y'all seem to dig it, so I'm gonna keep feeding it to you because you guys like it, and then hopefully that way, you guys will be completely blown away when you actually see the final production work.
Mhm. Okay, let's just run down the real fast on Indiegogo. That way I can go
Ooh,
do a little
yeah,
drawing for you guys. I haven't done a drawing of Skunk Girl for a while. I've been so
yeah.
busy promoting, so I'm gonna just do a real fast little sketch, sketchy. So we got the variant cover, which you guys can see all the amazing characters that's on there. We got Tank Ferret's carrots. We got characters. We have uh, this Slick Jimmy, Rebel Comics, Larry. We got his stuff out there. We got Ryan Cardinal. We have ERTs. We have Friendly Neighborhood Ninja. We have Vestry, Jacob's character. We got Bill from Argos Creations. We got Pope Fire on there. We got Edwin Boyet. I mean, anybody and everybody's on there. There's actually even little, I mean, not real characters, but I just drew them. I mean, I just colored them. I mean, Tank had a hand there, so I painted the hand, colored it purple. Who could that be? There's a big green hand. Who could that be? There's little Easter eggs over there for you guys to check out. Oh, we even got Booster Kiwi on there. Booster Kiwi, KG, Darwin. They're all on there, which is amazing. And there's even a handyman in there. Keep on forgetting about handyman. Very strategically placed handyman. Pencil for life. Uh, so yes, check that out. This is original digital cover painting, which I've done. Which you guys, if you guys been here for a long time, you've seen it go from an okay painting to something that's actually can go on a comic book. Took a while, but finally got there. These are the pages. I wanted to make it colorful. I did not want to go into the gray tones. Give a little shout out to the 80s, the 70s. I mean, how comics used to be, the four
You
color
mean
press.
back in the day when comics used to sell hundreds of thousands of copies on the regular?
And if you guys ever study color theory, that's the reason why they sold so much, because they got your attention and they agitated you to get you into the stories. There's a reason to put reds. There's a reason to put a green, reason to put a yellow. Not gray tones. Gray tones are boring. So that's why I went back to just the primary colors. Make it pretty cool. And yeah. And as I went on in the book, as I colored the book, my coloring got better and better and better. So you guys are not going to be disappointed when you guys get the book. These are the cards. We have the two cards already unlocked. Tank Ferret's card and Cesar Feliciano's card is unlocked. We're working on Josh Chris, and hopefully we can get all the way up to Kevin, trusty sidekick Wiggins. If we don't get it on this campaign, guys gonna have to wait till the next campaign because they ain't gonna be published unless we get to those stretch goals. And we do have this stretch goal for the USO cover. This will not be going to anyone but the USO and some members of the military. I'll hold back like 20 copies for people that I know personally, and that is it. So, and nobody needs to contribute to this. This will be my little gift to the USO. And these are the pages that you can pick from. Any of these original pages, 11 by 17s on Bristol board with archival ink. And some of these pages are very meaningful. So you're not just getting some trash page where people are sitting around sipping lattes. If you guys notice, nobody's sitting around. Everything is on this page has movement, has meaning. And if you guys, and this is I'm shocked, Tank. These are going good.
I'm not.
This
I'm
20%
not surprised at all, man.
Twenty
That's
percent of these
that's
are gone. Five
dude.
out of
That's
25 are gone. So
that is an insane deal right there.
I mean, you get the two comic books plus the print, plus you get a original sculpture done by me, not by another person. And I do the modes and I do the pouring and I do the colors myself too. So these are doing great. I am shocked that this is. I mean, I thought it was like, maybe I'll get one or two people want a sculpture. No, we got 5 people already got this tier. It's amazing. And like I said, if you guys can't support right now, go tell a friend that can support it right now. I know a whole bunch of people that are going to support it later on, and that's cool. That makes it look better for us. I mean, it's like, I know there's going to be some really good heavy hitters coming in at late in the game, which is awesome. That way it makes sure that everybody knows that the campaign is still climbing. So right now we're at 3470, which is amazing. I thank all you people who have supported it, and keep on going, keep
Keep
on
on
helping,
trucking.
keep on trucking, and keep on, just getting the word out there. That's the main thing. Get the word out. Just like if you guys can hit the share button, share it out to Twitter land, share it out to Facebook. I already did that. I hit the like button also too, but the share button is what really helps anybody's uh, anybody's show that you go to, whether it's my show, El Guapo show, ERT show, hit the share button, get more people in the house, get it rocking. We
Speaking
got,
of rocking, we got the one, the only, the LL Cool P.
is he in
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Did you send
Yeah.
it to him, Tank?
What?
Did you get? How did you get the link?
Well, I got it through the Dogstar Press
Okay,
event.
cool, cool,
Because what
cool.
happens is like when you add someone, they cannot see the messages that happened
Yeah,
before they were added, right? So you
exactly.
probably had the link in there and then you added me, which meant I
Right,
couldn't see it. So someone had to, kind of repost that.
right. Which is cool. Whoever reposted, thank you. Yeah, because I knew that. I was like, right after I added you, I'm like, damn it, I already sent out the hangout. But that's cool. That's cool.
So
Oh,
what's going on? I mean, other than the usuals.
well, what's going on is when you're in campaign mode, and you know this too, you got to get your butt out there and talk to the people.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been out of campaign mode for about the last 5 days, even though it may not seem like it. I mean, I'm still at work as it stands right now, and I'm only off tomorrow, but then I'm off for 5 days, man, right?
Right.
And that means hardcore campaign time happens then. Now, you talked about some of the shows you're going on. It's going to be a busy week for me too, brother. I got Draw and Talk with Tyler Carpenter on Wednesday.
Cool.
Right after he's done, I want to go live with my own show. And of course, you guys are invited, and we can do that interview if you're available. And then on Thursday is the fan edition, Draw and Quartered. I'll be a guest over there. And then there's going to be, whatever I do in between, plus, a crap ton of Rebel gaming. So
Awesome.
busy week of pushing Niobe, busy week of pushing Skunk Girl. I want to give a special thank you because, she felt a little disheartened when I didn't thank her on Twitter a little earlier, is the amazing Hope Fire, the goddess, the Starfire goddess, for, rallying the troops and pushing people to get the links out there. And everyone that shared the Niobe link out there in Twitterverse, and I'm talking people like KG and Slick Jimmy and you guys, and names I'm forgetting, I'm blanking out on. Just like Manny said, sharing is awesome, and it only takes a second of your time, and you're helping someone out.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be amazed how much that sharing and retweeting of people's stuff helps out so much. Yeah. What the hell's going on there?
I just knocked over my mouse on my laptop.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
fine.
let's see.
Keep on going, people. I'm tweeting. I'm doing a little Twitter thing here right now. After I do this one little tweet, how is Niobe doing right now?
46% funded the last time I looked. So, we have the goal of $2,000 Canadian, which is maybe $18 American and 6 ringgits. But we're at 921 Canadian dollars. So we're almost at the 1,000 mark. So like I said, we're just about halfway there. Just about.
Well, that's good. And you're how
Now,
long?
here's the thing. Whoa, guys, whoa, I think this is important. So I still get these weird messages like, yeah, I tried to back your book and it wouldn't go through. I think I know what's going on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think I got the answer. I mean, I don't got any proof, but it's not very clear on my campaign. I'm going to be making this edit while I'm at work here tonight, that there's an international tier, okay? And what I think is happening is people that are not in Canada and the US are trying to back it, but they're just picking whatever tier they want, and it's not going through because it's not available to them, okay? So I have a specific tier for people outside of the, kind of like the North American zone here, right? And so that's the one they have to back or probably won't go through. So I'm going to make it clear, in the Indiegogo that there's an international tier. That's what I think is happening.
Hmm.
So like if I can, just get people to realize, oh, this is what I need to back, I could probably get, 13 more backers instantly because that's what I've lost so far. Like it says like I have like 30 some odd contributions and then there's like 20 some odd, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it's because people are just clicking on the tiers. Like, for instance, Josh Spencer's girlfriend lives in Australia. She tried to back a tier, right? And it didn't go through. I don't think she backed or tried to back the international tier. I'll have to check with Josh and see. But if I'm right, I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Okay, cool.
So, I mean, if you're out there right now and you're listening, you go, well, what tier do I back if I'm not, in Canada or the US? It's called the Niobe World Tour. That's the tier. But I'm going to change it to, say, international.
That's weird though. It happened to KG, and KG is in America. That's weird.
Oh, well, then that may, then that takes away from my theory completely then.
Oh, but KG did finally get to support your book. So.
Right. So I wonder what he had to do differently then. Yeah,
So,
I would love to talk to him sometime.
Yeah. But he has backed your book, so that was taken care of. But it was weird too, is when he said he tried to back it so many times that he finally got to back it. Persistent, very persistent.
Still going to change the name of the tier though, just so it's more clear to people what it is.
Yep. It's always good to make clear tiers. Tiers.
Clear tiers. That's kind of what I cry out. It's clear tiers.
Tiers. Everybody can make fun of my accent. Go for it.
Hopefire says you can get on Frugal and I Love Comics ?
Yep.
Well, here's the thing with Captain Frugal, because I want to give a shout out to him too, because he did it. If you guys are wondering what my book is about or if it's any good, go over to Captain Frugal's channel. He did an awesome review on it. Go check it out.
Cool.
And Captain Frugal does awesome reviews. Yeah, and I love Angleton as well with the I Love Comics. Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in just what is Niobe, what it's all about, he explains it pretty good. And if you just go over to his channel, look for the video that's called Niobe. Substance over sex, and then click on that.
Okay, I need to talk to the VIP out there who's making trouble.
Someone's making trouble.
Yeah, the VIP. Everybody knows who the VIP is.
I don't know who the VIP is.
So there's only one VIP in my life. Come on.
Well, I'm looking at your chat and I don't see anything going on though, so I don't know.
The VIP said his iPhone is loaded with messages. Damn boomer. Really, honey? Everybody knows that where I work, I cannot take any EPDs. Okay, PEDs, personal electronic devices. So I cannot take my iPhone with me, so I am dead to the world for 10 hours. So that's why there's so many messages on my phone when I get home, honey. Thank you.
Oh, the VIP is the wife. Okay, I'm finally cluing in, Manny. I'm still waking up here, brother.
The VIP is always gonna be Skunk Girl. Yeah. Whenever she makes a comment, we always gotta see what is she doing? What is she trying to? She's making trouble to me again. Yeah. I get home. The funny thing is, people, I get home like maybe 10 minutes to 15 minutes before I start these streams up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens. It's like I leave the house at 5:30 in the morning. I don't get home till like almost 4 in the afternoon. So it's crazy.
it takes me a good 2 hours after doing anything to switch gears, man.
So I get on here and I just wing it. Like, okay, what am I going to talk tonight? What am I gonna make what is going to be the title of the show tonight? So, what my title was, Skunk Girl. What else?
What else is there, brother?
Just throw something together.
Oh, I got other news. I just did up the first wave of Avani packages, so I just want to let people know that fulfillment actually starts to take place tomorrow. The first wave goes out tomorrow.
Well, that's awesome.
That is awesome. But if you guys have anything signed by a certain tier, you guys gonna have to wait.
Yeah, so I talked to her though. I messaged her early this morning. I said, Jeanette, we gotta get together sometime, hopefully this week or early next week. Get you to sign a bunch of stuff, and she's like, yeah, cool. So yeah, we'll get that done.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's got some special tiers out there that he needs to get signed by the cosplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the great thing is, she's local, so it's just a matter of us, picking a time and making a rendezvous.
Cool.
She's a busy girl, man. She's always on the go. So I got to make sure I nab her down for like 30 minutes and just, okay, sign these things like mad. And I got to give her, some comp copies of the book because, her face graces the cover,
Right. I mean, that way she can go and show everybody, look at the comic that I've been on. You want one?
Yeah, exactly.
I want one? This is how you get one.
Well, plus I gave her an Avani t-shirt so she can go around and model in it,
Cool. Yeah, I still got to get out my Skunk Girl t-shirts. I still got to work on that. And I will definitely have that out before the second part of this campaign.
You have someone lined up to do those for you?
Well, I'll just put it on Teesprings for now.
Okay.
Yeah, just do that. That seems to be the easiest way, just for now, if anybody wants it. That way I don't have to worry about
Teesprings.
Teesprings, pretty much you just upload your artwork and they take care of everything else.
Really? So how much is
like
it?
Cafe Press and Zazzle. Yeah.
Sure. But give me an idea there. Like what is it per shirt to have one made?
I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't really.
I deal with another company called PopArtGear.com, and here's the thing with them: they do great job. Shirts are a little expensive, but I'm underneath a 3-year licensing deal with them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Cafe Press, Zazzle, and Teespring is they're non-exclusive.
Yeah, I'm exclusive to these guys. Now, granted, I got the option to end the contract, but I'm always I'm just checking things out.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's done shirts for like Billy Tucci and Joseph Michael Winter, and God, there's a whole bunch of like well-known names in the indies that they do shirts for. They're like kind of like the official, unofficial licensor of indie comic T-shirts.
Cool.
Here, if you don't mind, I'll throw the link down so people can have a look.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
You can check out all the names that are associated. And once in a while, the owner he'll give me like a promo code that I can give out for like discounts and stuff.
Ooh.
So there's a link there, folks, if you want to see. So like when I go to the site, we got Ben Dunn from Antarctic Press in there, Tom Hutchinson from Big Dog Inc., Bill Moss, Billy Tucci, like I said, Don Apparel from Joseph Michael Linzer. You guys remember Don from the 90s, right? Yeah. So there's some Niobe, Rapper Fire Comics, Rats and Crow Publishing. Nate Jones is in there.
Rats and Co., huh?
Whatever
Mr.
happened to Linzer though?
He's still doing art. It's just he did Sonya covers right now for Dynamite.
Oh, cool.
McCracken, huh?
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah.
McCracken.
Yeah, so if you click on like one of the images, say for like the Niobe image, it will open up, and then there'll be like a. I got like Manny. I got like at least, I don't know, a dozen shirts.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of shirts that I want to put out there. I still haven't even talked to some of the artists that did some shirts. Trusty Psychic for sure. I want to put that on the shirt. Got the Pope Raven one, was pretty cute too. That should go on the shirt.
Pope Fire is campaigning to be a moderator.
Popefire can come on the show, so she doesn't have to be a moderator. And I'm going to take away some moderator stuff because what happened the other day wasn't good. Somebody hit Booster over the head for no reason. It's like, why hit Booster over the head with a wrench? You didn't do anything wrong.
Manny, to be fair, it's been a while since somebody got hit over the head with a wrench.
Yeah, but the funny part is, I was blaming Pope Raven, and Pope Raven was innocent. Booster told me who hit him over the head with the wrench, and I'm like, serious? I'm gonna have to take that wrench away from that person now.
Uh-oh.
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 Everybody
knows I do not like people being hit over their head with a wrench. You know, unless it's really egregious. And Booster is just being Booster. You know, he wasn't being.
It can be just egregious by its own very nature.
No.
I'm kidding.
Booster's okay. Okay, now I gotta do the Pablo Romero thing. Okay, here we go. Get the bobs a little bit bigger.
So I'm gonna have to go on mute off and on, Manny, because I am at work.
That's
so
okay.
If I mute it, that just means I, can't talk.
No problem. I'm not even looking at the thing because I'm just staring at a screen with a body in front of me.
A body?
A body with nothing on it. Oh no!
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh, I'm drawing a nude. Let's see. Let's see what
the literal humanity.
Okay, what do you need to show? Josh was telling Popefire. Popefire. What must you show? Yeah, just tell Joshua what you want to put in there. As Joshua will be smart and put the links to everybody who's on the panel and stuff.
It's true.
If he wants to keep his mod rich.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Sounded like dangerous words there, Manny.
Well, I go into other people's chat and I see Joshua putting all these links in there, but I gotta prompt him to put my links in those other chats. I gotta go in there and just give the hint and say, I wonder if I should do some de-wrenching again on my chat. And then all of a sudden I see my links go up.
Well, sometimes being a moderator can be a thankless job. It's hard work with no pay.
You know how many people tell me, why the hell does Joshua still have a wrench in my show?
I got the best mod. So I have the BWK, Manny, and they're called the Blue Wrench Crew. And if you're part of the Blue Wrench Crew if you have a blue wrench. And I always say, with great power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely. Now, we've had abuses of power in the BWK a couple of times, but you know what? For the most part, I let them run free.
Well, usually, I mean, I fell into the trap like all these other people, giving everybody a wrench. Everybody's got a wrench. You know what? That is so. It doesn't work when you give everybody a wrench. It doesn't work too well. So I took pretty much everybody's wrench away. But slowly I've been giving wrenches back to people, so it's been climbing up too much. I gotta start thinning the herd again.
Uh-oh. Wrench apocalypse 2.0.
Yeah, there might be a wrench apocalypse 2.0 again. Yeah. So some people might be on the cutting block and they get all mad with me, all butthurt. Like, why did you do it again?
Not Sortuckus.
But I know who won't lose the wrenches. That's for sure. I do have Marcus Givens out there and the mighty KG.
That's
so
right.
They will always keep their wrenches. Larry does not abuse his wrench.
No sir, no sir.
The VIP will never lose her wrench because I like to sleep with both eyes closed, people.
It's hard to pick and choose. You know what I mean? Like especially when you're
it's
down
pretty
to
easy.
her and you're like, ah, but they're all my friends. You know.
No, it's pretty easy to pick and choose, dude. It's pretty easy. This group doesn't do anything. It's like, why the hell do they have a wrench? Yeah, your wrench is gone. It's pretty easy. It's like it doesn't come down to friends. It's like, nope, you don't need a wrench. You haven't done anything in this amount of time. Yep,
That's right.
your wrench is gone.
Well,
You clobbered too many people over the head. Your wrench is gone.
it's a workplace.
Yeah.
We're here at a workplace, and Manny likes to run a clean shop.
Oh, we do run a clean shop.
Runs a tight ship. This Manny guy.
Because
That's right.
because we have a very friendly chat. We don't want bad stuff happening in the chat. You know, there's a reason why I call KG the bulldog out there. You don't want to go up against him, even though he's a parrot. He's a mean little parrot.
That's right. It's a flesh-eating parrot.
Oh,
Flesh eating parrots. Damn.
yeah, he's a mean little parrot. He'll come out and
That sounds like an idea for a comic book.
well,
Right?
yeah, maybe he will appear in some.
Somebody
zombie
call Doug
parrot,
to Naple. Tell him we've got his next $1 million idea. Attack at the flesh-eating parrots.
Oh boy. Alrighty. I'm not happy with this damn leg.
Parrot Paul or something. I don't know.
Not happy with the leg. Doop, 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 doop,
You
doop,
got Bigfoot Bill, you got Earthworm Jim. So we can come up with a name for a flesh-eating parrot, and then we're all good.
Right?
doop.
Then we have the one and only Pope Fire.
What is she doing now?
I don't know, but she's in your panel.
She's finally in the panel. Then why doesn't
She's hiding.
Why
Spying
doesn't
on
she
us.
speak?
I'm making a little animated thing.
You know why she loves to make animated things about Skunk Girl?
Is it funny?
You really want to know why?
Why?
Because they get a lot of hits.
Actually, no, it's because it's really funny to troll you.
Dude, you know that remix that you did of the dance? That's over 400 hits already. That's like, wow. It's pretty
Wait,
cool.
really?
Yeah, really.
That's kind of funny.
It's climbing pretty fast, and you just did that on a whim. It's like I looked at it the other day. I was like, oh, let me go see what she's put up. And that's oh, look at that. Oh, damn, it's climbing pretty fast. It's one of her most watched videos. That's why she does it, people. She knows where it's at. She's smart.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Well, I'm accidentally smart because I honestly I honestly just do those because I think they're really funny to mess with you.
You know what? They don't mess with me. They're getting the word out of Skunk Girl. That's all that matters. It's cool.
Well, I found out I can't update that tier because someone has already backed it. So now I can't change the title.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm screwed there. I can't update any of my titles in. All my tiers have been.
Yeah. Once someone is claimed it, then you can't change it. It's just like that on Kickstarter too. I figured it'd be the same, but I had to try it.
Would it be like you could make a new tier? Oh, that doesn't work. That's stupid.
I'm coloring a skunk girl.
Uh-oh.
I'm coloring it because I want to color something because I want to take a break from something work.
So Miss Pope Fire or Owl Fire or whatever the hell you calling yourself nowadays. What do you got to promote?
I just wanted to show you my little beast boy.
Your little beast boy? You got your little beast boy? Is it ready to be shown?
I thought he was
I'll
cute.
take it off of me. So
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done? Okay. My lord.
Well, I decided that I'd turn it into a video instead.
Oh, that's cute. Beast Boy. Why Beast Boy?
Oh, because I got asked to do a big Teen Titans icon thing, so naturally I abused Pope Raven.
Why do you abuse the poor young lad?
He likes it.
I don't think so. We got
I don't know.
we got
I'm kind of running on 2 energy drinks and a 2 hours of sleep, so I'm not really like completely here.
Larry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Why are we in like 2 separate rooms, dude?
What do you mean?
Alright, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. See ya.
Oh, hold on. I gotta duck out, Manny, for a little bit.
okay.
All right, later, dude.
Here. And then Pablo KG just made a really good comment. Said, "Yeah, why don't the guy just back out so you can change the tier name? That could be a way to do it.
All right, see if you can ask him to do that. Let's quickly change the name. Maybe throw it
That
in
could be
the
a way. Yeah. Talk to the person who backed the tier. Say, can you kind of back out for an hour and then come back in so I can change the tier? I mean, got to do it kind of delicately. That's for sure. Yeah. I had that happen to me on the first day. One of the guys, he wanted to back it at a higher tier. So
Yeah.
how do I do it? I said, I'll just cancel whatever tier you're on and then re-up. And that, sure enough, that's what the guy did. It was pretty cool. Like, yeah,
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I think you just go in there, ask for a refund, and then re-up again. He said, "Oh, cool," and that's what he did. So it's an awesome man. You know, some people, I mean, they hit the wrong buttons. Oh darn, I don't want that tier. You know, and I don't want no buyer's regret. You know, they want to come back and, you know, whatever tier they want. Make sure they're happy about it.
Dang, Skippy.
Mm-hmm.
Up, Slick Jimmy.
Slick Jimmy in here?
He's done snuckified.
Hello.
Hello, Slick. How you doing?
I'm hot. Friggin' hot.
Oh, we know that, but how you doing?
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know you're you're a hot bastard. We know that. He's awesome.
Like a space heater. Not sexually hot. I'm just, thermally hot.
So both.
How much is it right now and wherever you're at? Don't dox yourself where you're at.
I'm in Utah, but I mean, it's, let's see how much it is. It is, it's 86 degrees at 9 o'clock, so it's, but the house is warm, so.
I mean, it was 92 degrees when I got to my car coming home, but.
Well, it was 97, I think it maxed out at 98 today, but, we haven't hit any triple digits in the northern part of the state. Southern always gets really hot, though.
We were in Utah about 2 years ago, and I feel your pain. I was there. It was horrible. Ugh.
It's a dry heat, but it gets pretty warm. You know, it's not like somewhere like Tucson where they have like 130. Yeah, if you want to live in Tucson, have fun.
Yeah, we went to Arizona going back. 2 years ago, we flew into Vegas. We took a road trip to Colorado. Then we came back through Utah and New Mexico and Arizona. And what the hell? No, we didn't go to New Mexico. We went to Arizona. Then we ended up in Vegas again. It was cheaper to fly into Vegas, take the road trip, instead of going straight to Colorado.
Yeah,
don't ask me why.
Vegas just has really cheap stuff there. It just has to do with the destination. If you're flying into Denver, it's going to be more, but it's a bigger hub for some reason.
Yeah. So I mean, that was the smartest thing to do. I mean, we got a family vacation for 2 weeks, which I think me and my wife enjoyed it way more than the kids. Like, hey, we're going to go to Monumental Valley today, kids, and they're like, hey, we're going to go to Grand Canyon. Hey, sometimes you got to do that. Just make the kids just.
They didn't like that, man. I loved road tripping when I was a kid. As long as there's air conditioning in the car, that was a lot of fun.
That's the whole thing. Air conditioning the car. They don't have to worry about driving. I was the one that did most of the driving. Damn, everybody's sleeping in the car. I'm just looking over. It's like, oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you, people, for staying up with me. Yeah. But see, I'm good like that. I cannot sleep in cars and I cannot sleep on planes no matter what. I've tried. I've tried how many times I can't do it.
I can sleep in anything as long as
Yep.
I can't. Ugh.
The Army taught me to sleep anywhere and
See,
love it.
I'm an only child, so when I was a kid, my dad would drag us around the country on these long road trips, and so I just kind of, and a good portion of them were in this big Fleetwood Brougham Cadillac, and so basically it was a bed in the back for like me. I just got used to traveling.
Cool.
I hope you can't hear my fan. I'll mute for a minute.
It's not that bad. But then again, I'm used to your fan, so while it might irritate everybody else, I'm like, that's just like Jimmy's fan. No biggie.
Like Rumble and Crypto both. They're like turn your fan off. Or block the thing. I'm like, all right, fine.
Oof. No, not in that temperature.
Choo, 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 choo. So
I have an air conditioning unit outside, but it's just I got a big old window in my room. But if I put it in my room, then I'll just be in an ice box, and then I don't know. I'm fine with just a fan. Praising the fan god.
so did you pick what's going to be on the Cheesecake Challenge this week yet?
I did.
And when is the Cheesecake Challenge this week?
Wednesday.
It's on Wednesday this week? Okay.
Wednesday at 9, yeah.
Wednesday at 9?
9 Mountains.
9 Mountain, which is 11 or 10 Eastern?
I think it's 11.
11 Eastern. Okay. So that's what confuses me. Just say Eastern time so I can figure it out.
I don't live in the East. I'm a Western boy.
Well, I'm the freaking Pacific Islander here, so I just always say the Eastern Standard Time. Everybody can figure that out. I'm not about to say, okay, it's 4. Right now it's 5 Pacific time. I mean, 5 not Pacific time, Hawaii time. Like nobody else that's here. Most everybody here is like, what the hell is that? It's 11 Eastern right now. Cool. And I did cut you short. So what is the topic? What is the special thing that you screw us up with?
One moment.
Okay.
Let me bring it up because yeah. Okay. All right. What did I do with it? Okay. Okay, so saucy, sassy, sweetheart, skinny dip swimming, and splashing ever so sensuously. There you go. That's it.
In other words, pearls in water.
Well, yeah.
You put it so boringly, yeah, I guess.
Well, for some of us that not educated, it takes a little bit to understand what Jimmy just said. It's like
so. This is the thing. Any nubile nude female. Nubile means that she's maturated and has feminine form, of course. Human, alien, fantasy race, etc. You can do any nude female. It doesn't matter. In water, either bathing, swimming, playing. But the spicy bits have to be obscured somehow. So you have to figure out some way to do that. And the twist, incorporate fishing somehow. Color as much as you can. That's what our theme is for the artists.
Oh Lord, that ain't easy.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, so much fun. Why can't we just draw a cute girl? We gotta go draw fish.
That's too boring, man. Nobody wants to see that anymore. That's everywhere. They want to see crazy stuff. That's the Cheesecake Challenge, because it's truly a challenge.
The guy who's never been on the Cheesecake Challenge before.
Oh, hey, it's not my fault that my technology's made of potatoes and just falls apart. I don't know.
I want to see Tank on the damn Cheesecake Challenge.
I want to see me on the Cheesecake Challenge.
Well, come on the Cheesecake Challenge.
Well, I'd love to, but I can't broadcast anything I'm drawing. Otherwise, I'd show you guys what I'm doing right now.
Well, that means that you just need to go invest in like a cable for your phone, right, or some shit like that. Get a potato.
Oh no. Yeah. It's
He's working on it. You get it.
yeah.
He
It's
used to be able to show. It wasn't too bad.
yeah.
I mean, it was not the easiest thing to see, but he used to be able to broadcast. Yeah, signal would always cut out on you.
Yep. It's probably I'm probably not going to be able to live cast until after I moved.
Mm.
Sadly, it's what it's looking like because it's just ugh. The internet here is terrible.
Pablo's still working on his Valkyrie on a motorcycle.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's going all out. Looks like he's got like lightning, and he's got that kind of bullet bike. I don't know how he's gonna put the girl on that, but a whole bunch of clouds. He's really going after it.
I'm gonna finish up that sketch that I showed you last week. I'm gonna do that one day after I do my Skunk Girl, of course. This
Yeah.
Skunk Girl comes first, but I will definitely do that in the painting. And I think I'm doing it in a traditional painting also to really make that a really nice piece.
That'd be good.
And that's gonna have naughty bits on it. So
Yay!
yay, because guess what? That's what I used to paint before, naughty bits. Yay.
Well, I don't mind naughty bits. I mean, if somebody wanted to do an alternate version after the show, naughty bits are fine. It's just within the show, I don't want to run afoul of
Yeah, it
of
makes sense.
YouTube.
Right. Yeah. I mean that's what I mean. Everybody who's been on your show has been very respectful and done very nice artwork. Little tongue in cheek, a little spicy, but nothing that you can't show on YouTube.
Well, and I don't have any problem with obviously with nudity. I think that's some of the greatest artworks ever done were nudes, in my opinion. But,
Oh yeah. I went to college. I got an art degree, and of course, I had to study all that, Titian and everybody else. I mean, Michelangelo and all the great artists did nudes as well. I mean, geez, I studied even Japanese prints. I mean, it's all full of nudity and very nice, tastefully done. You do have some out there, but most of it was really nice, good stuff. So I'm not a prude at that. I had to take life drawing, and life drawing is you don't know what you're gonna get today. You're gonna get a man or a female. It's gonna be in front of you, and you get to draw them. You draw them, for 3 hours, and just deal with it. No biggie.
well, I've done a little bit of life drawing before. Like the local schools around here, in their art departments, because it's Utah, they don't have full nude, but they do have a place in one of the cities where you can go, and they have a nude live drawing place you can go by a museum. And I went there just to learn a little bit when I was painting and drawing. But the older I got, the more I did invest time in it. But the people I've worked with, I worked in film and television for a while, a lot of art design, art departments, and one of the guys that I worked for always said that if you don't understand the anatomy underneath, you'll never be able to do anything else with drapery and all that other stuff, making the person look like they fit in the clothes that they're in or that sort of thing. It's because how the body will move and the mechanics of it. And, that's it's one of those things that you can tell when you see a master do it properly.
Yeah.
It's especially if you're like a friend of mine he's an art director, many things, like multiple talent type of guy. He'd do like he'd scale stuff, and then he'd scale very large figures. And the one that I saw one time, he had to put this gown, and he spent all this time doing the drapery just perfect, and then he had to have a matching one. And so these were like 12-foot like paper mache things that were for a convention. when he got done, they were. I don't know how he did it, but they pretty much looked exactly the same. And but he started with this nude figure and then built upon it with paper mache. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
Heck yeah, that's way cool.
He's one of those guys that can do like, I don't know. He envisions stuff and then he can do the carpentry underneath it and then like lay everything on top of it for this, the structure skeleton. And then he could do like small stuff too. He'd do scale down things. And so he was doing that stuff like forced perspective, and he'd completely build like a semi truck, completely build it, and then force perspect it with other stuff, so it looked like things were. In fact, one of the best ones he ever did that I never saw. But have you guys seen what's that? It's with Gina Davis. A Long Kiss Goodnight. You guys ever
with
seen
Samuel L. Jackson?
Right. Do you remember the bridge scene where it explodes, where they have that tanker on there? Okay, the tanker he built the bridge, and he was there when they did like the practical explosion. They were standing like half a mile away when they lit it up out in the middle of the California desert. And he says it still singed everybody's eyebrows, but like he built all that stuff, all the cars you see flying on the bridge, that were parked on the bridge. He built all those too. That was him.
Wow.
Yeah, his name's Clark Schaefer.
Cool.
Anyway, off on the tangent here.
Good.
That's what this show is all about. We don't know where it goes. We just hang out and wherever it goes.
What happened to your boys now? It's tanking you and me. Where is everybody?
They're all looking at EBS and all these other guys. That's what's happening. We go up against the heavy hitters. We don't care. We're fearless. We just come out here. We do what we need to do. Hopefully people come watch the show tomorrow, which most of the time it does. People are usually watching the bigger tier shows and they come watch us tomorrow.
What's EBS doing tonight that's so fascinating?
I don't know. I just know he's on.
I hardly ever watch him live anymore. Like sometimes when I'm listening to YouTube, it'll scroll through stuff and then I'll pick up some of it. But
I know Edwin had a show on too before I went on, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, there is no such thing as a good time to stream. You just got to do it. Just get out there, put yourself out there, and hope for the best.
Yeah. I spent all day getting. I've been working on this car to get it running. It's just a very gas efficient car. It's good gas mileage. And these last 2 weeks I've been working on my day off to get it done. So I got it done, but like I forgot that I had to go drive it around to kick on the computer, the onboard computer. It needs to have a few miles before you can run it for emissions. So I took a trip up into the canyon, up into the mountains, just for fun, and that was an excuse for me to go running up into a cooler area of the the valleys are hot, so the canyons are nicer.
Cool.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Good day.
Good day. I was at a desk looking at a computer all day long. Not a good day.
not a good day. Well, you live in Hawaii, so what you complaining?
Well, I'm here looking at a computer again, but I'm drawing. This is a good part. This is a good part of the day.
Like whenever I hear people complain about it was a rainy day in Hawaii. I'm like, you're still in Hawaii.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Let's just like a hurricane. Quit complaining.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a friend. He lives over in Laie.
Laie?
Yeah.
Mormon town. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's a Mormon boy.
Yeah. That is such a clean city. It's such a quiet, peaceful city. Yeah.
The funny way, last time I was in Hawaii, I was staying at Hilton because I got a really good package. And then I'm swimming around the pool down in Hilton, right? I'm looking over and I'm like, wait a minute, I know you. And it was my friend Patrick. And I was just like, and he's half like Maori, half white boy,
Mhm.
and it was just like the weirdest thing, and like I hadn't seen him for years, and he had like 5 kids, and last time I saw him, like he was like a dude bro, and now he's like a, dad bod and 5 kids. It's kind of funny. He says, "Come up and see me, man." So like I ran around the island and went and had a dinner with him and his wife, and it was pretty good. Like you said, Lae is a pretty mellow town.
Dude, it's
Like
super mellow. Super mellow. On Sundays, it's kind of like a ghost town, pretty much. It's like crazy. I don't
yeah,
even think that they sell liquor on Sundays at the shopping center over there. I
I'm
know
not
the
sure.
I
I'm
know
not sure
before
how
they
it works
did.
that way. I
Yeah, I
mean,
know before they never did. I don't know if they still don't do it, but it's funny. It's like,
no,
it's a-
I don't know if it's true, but like when I went to the Polynesian Cultural Center up there, they have this statue of this dude, and he's missing 3 fingers. And the thing on it says that's where the hang loose symbol came from, is because this old, he was a Mormon Polynesian guy. He'd lost his fingers somehow, and so like when he'd wave at somebody, do the thing, and that's what it said there. Now I don't know if that's apocryphal or not, but
you know what? I've lived here all my life. I've never heard that.
yeah, well, run up there and see there's a statue of the guy. So I don't know.
I've been to the Polynesian Culture Center many times. It's funny when my wife and I were going with each other, and she came down here to meet me, and we went. I took her to the Polynesian Culture Center, and the people there thought they were like newlyweds or something. They're like, "Oh, no, we're just going with each other right now. We're not newlyweds."
So I'm glad that Jimmy is here.
Uh-oh.
Why? Why, Larry?
Well, I just like your company, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Things. But at the top of the show, these two guys were talking about this big, huge crossover in the works. I'm all curious. You're like, the cat is out of the bag, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I heard rumors.
Well, what are the rumors? Fill us in, because I'm sure James don't know either.
Manny, fill me in on the rumors because I don't know them either.
The whole thing is it's just rumors. That's the whole thing. Is I would love to have a crossover with Niobe and Scalpel Zero and Skunk Girl and Little Girl Lethal. That would be a freaking awesome book.
Well, here's my suggestion. That's 4 women. You need a 5th. It's always better to have an odd number than an even number.
That's what we need. We need a contest for the 5th girl.
Now, is it that we want another artist on this? Because I'm pretty sure that all of us have another woman. So what's the deal?
It'd be like someone else's creation. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of playing off of Jim's idea there, but.
Well, I mean, I was thinking, like the Fab, the Fox Force 5,
Oh boy. Yeah, but gotta remember, my character is a villain.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There's always something like a common enemy that even heroes and villains may, have to team up to fight against the greater bad,
Well, my girl's not really. I don't know if she's a classic hero. She's definitely an anti-hero. So, she's got a good heart, but she's crazy as a March hare. So,
that's cool.
Someone would have to come up with like a decent idea for it, and then we'd all like throw in our 2 cents, and like eventually we would have to pick someone to write it out, or we can all write like a part of it or a piece of it or something. I might be thinking too deep into this right now, but
No, I think you're on a path. It's definitely something that needs to be developed.
Well, I mean, do we want to? I mean, if you did it, would you want to do a full comic size, or do we want to do an ash can, or do we want to do something larger? Because larger takes lots of effort. So I'm just saying.
Yep.
I mean, and you have to have something to draw it. So.
Just something small and fun, just to see if there was even wings for it.
That's an idea.
I mean, like a little ash can would be fun.
Yeah. And then, and if it was well received, then we can, okay, cool, that worked out well. Maybe we can, expand on it a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Man, I think you guys heard it first. Not promising anything, but as you can see, a conversation's happening.
That's right. That's right.
To all the people in Manny's chat.
Well, I know for sure eventually, like, there will be a Skunk Girl 2. There's no doubt about it. There's going to be a Skunk Girl 2. And I will try to incorporate the characters, even if they're just cameo or poster or something, they're going to be in there. For all we know, they might be in Skunk Girl #1 already. Not going to say nothing. But yeah, it's always good
Oh,
to
yeah.
give a little shout out to the boys.
Speaking of shout outs, Pablo Romero Artist hanging out. We have Kronos here. We have the VIP. KG is still throwing down the links.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua Hughes is still hanging out. Marcus Gibbons, I should say. So, yeah.
My wife's funny. My wife's saying, add Cinta. Cinta's going to be hard to incorporate into this world.
Who is Cinta?
Cinta is my prehistoric princess. See,
Your what?
The prehistoric princess.
The prehistoric princess. Okay.
Yeah. So she goes into the Bermuda Triangle, and what the Bermuda Triangle in my world is a freaking island filled with ice age animals. So you got a saber-toothed tigers and mammoths and all that fun stuff. So that's where she crash lands.
Okay.
So she's a modern girl in a prehistoric world. And
Man, I got this idea for a big alternate reality time jumping quest for these ladies to go on.
cool.
Where Niobe's got to use her portals to go to these different worlds or realities and get someone to help her collect an item to stop a bigger evil.
And I will have Cinta team up with Skunk Girl, because Skunk Girl is going to need some animals.
She's going to need some help.
Dynamite Comics did a great kind of crossover series with these women from different realities. Like they had Red Sonja, they had the Jungle Girl character that they got, they had Vampirilla, a couple of the other little hotties that they have in their lineup. And there was this Dawn was in it. Dawn, like this huge kind of cross reality crossover. It was really cool.
And notice what they have all in common: hot women. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, Dynamite Comics does have like a series of of licenses that are not hard on the eye. So.
Nope.
Jimmy just farted again.
Sorry. So remember how I was saying that the Shaka sign, basically it comes. This is the most prevalent story. Is the Hama Kalili of Laia, who lost 3 of his middle fingers on his right hand while working for Kahuku sugar mill. Kahili shifted to guarding the sugar train, and his all clear wave of the thumb and pinky is said to have evolved into the Shaka as children imitated the gesture. However, there are other theories that relate to the origin. Some go to the Spanish immigrants using it as a kind of a friendly gesture, and then another one goes to World War II for V for victory, but that one says that ends a little bit because people have pictures of it being used for World War II. So, so there it is.
That used to be one of the destinations as a child. You go on a field trip. Yeah, let's go to the Kahuku sugar mill. And that was when the sugar mills were still operational.
So Chrono says you need to get a copy of the first edition D&D Immortal rules. I know exactly some of the old box set there. You have a player-run miniverse that allows that I think he means that allows you to tie up alternate stuff. I have had those books. I mean, I still got a ton of old Dungeons and Dragons books. You're talking, Kronos, to an old school RPGer from like way back in the 80s.
Nerd.
Oh yeah, Larry, we get along just fine.
Nerd.
Just saying. But yeah, he's talking about like the Outer Planes sort of stuff and things like that. I got you. Yeah, I follow.
There's room for shenanigans in Scalpel Zero's life. I mean, she
No,
was
Niobe would just
online
collect
for
all
over
these
a
girls,
decade.
and then when it was all over, she just dropped them back in their regular spots. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Oh, it can even be canon that she went on a crazy multiverse adventure where people had superpowers. Nobody would believe her. Nobody would believe her.
Strange visions of these women that she had to go seek out, you know.
Right? It's like, no, you've been, you just, you went malfunctioning, went off the reservation again. It's okay. It's okay. You're back with the company. Everything's gonna be okay. No, I'm telling you, man. There was like wizards and dragons and stuff, dude. It wasn't right.
Damn, you sound like Shaggy all of a sudden.
Like Zoink, Scoob. It was insane.
You know, they made Shaggy into a. I saw some clip of Shaggy just kicking ass in a bar or something, man.
Yeah, Shaggy's always full of surprises.
I mean, he was like doing karate kicks and flips and everything else. I don't know if it was a legit cartoon, but it certainly looked it. I'm like, damn, when did Shaggy become badass, man?
Yeah, wasn't he the
Can't push
coward?
him too far.
I mean, there was like a big call to have Shaggy put in Mortal Kombat. You know, there was like a big petition and everything. Like,
Still putting down flats because I'm
Oh,
working
don't you
with the
love doing
dumpy
flats?
tablet.
Don't you love doing flats?
Um,
The answer is no.
It's a necessary evil.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a necessary evil. It just comes with the digital coloring.
that's what I call being at work, a necessary evil.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, I am.
Necessary evil. We all been there, done that.
It's actually not that bad. I mean, any job where I can go to and I can do this for a few minutes, I think it's all right.
We got a new person out there. I see Augustin Mendez saying hola. How you doing,
Welcome.
Augustin? That's amazing. That's great to see new people in the chat. Pablo Romero says, I love doing flats. Austin said, muy bueno. Doing very good. Very fine. Awesome. Great to have you here.
Gracias.
Mhm. We still got Marcus out there with his cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger.
Remember, never say cheeseburger to a fat person unless you mean it. Your life may depend on it.
Okay. Kronos is talking about stuff that I do not understand. It's confusing me, Kronos.
What is he talking about?
Oh, he's talking about browser-based mass combat. Decoded something. You know, he got permission from WTOC, which I have no clue what that stands for.
I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's something that you guys understand, stuff that I don't understand. Marcus is welcoming Austin, and KG put in his link, which is awesome. I do have the Mighty KG, Mighty Wrench, and I do have Marcus, unknown from ERTs.
That's right. Marcus is absolutely awesome. Which reminds me, Marcus, I do need to contact you. E recommended your services as a video editor.
And if only you heard what Tank said.
Really? Did I just robot?
Dude, I'm going to throw you all the way up. I'm going to throw you all the way up, and I got to throw Jimmy up too, because you guys are so soft. You know, Larry's good. Everybody can hear Larry.
I'm just a loud speaker.
I never have to adjust Larry's volume, but I do have to adjust Jimmy's and Tank, especially Tank, because Tank robots a lot. It's not Tank's fault.
What?
Maybe,
what are you saying? What?
Huh?
Get off me, cat.
Get off me, cat. Damn it, cat.
My cat's not even here right now. Let's hope that stays that way.
That is the most funniest thing when we're trying to do the drawings and you're yelling at your cat.
Well, usually he comes in here when I start talking, and I think he thinks I'm talking to myself. So he has to come in here and see if I'm all right, because obviously there's something wrong with me because I'm talking to myself.
Thinks you're lonely.
My dog.
So Ronery?
So Romery. My dog always comes into my room like about 3 hours into whenever I'm drawing, and she'll come in.
When I had a dog, the dog would sit in the little man cave I got in her chair and just watch everything. Just hang out, man. Wouldn't get in my face, but it'd be there. Wanted to be a part of whatever was going on.
Yeah.
Now, Manny, I can barely hear you. So, in your efforts to turn people down, you might have turned yourself down.
Uh-oh. Okay, I turned myself up now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I do, brother.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I did turn myself down a little bit. There we are. Everybody's adjusted, and I got a white box on me since I'm the only guy drawing. And I'm just going to do drawings in pencil today. I'll most likely print this up and redo some pencil work and ink it up. 'Cause I think it's coming pretty cool, cute looking. Gonna have all the little skunkies hanging all over her.
Man, I hear things are getting wet this week.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, what was this all about?
On the Slick Jimmy Cheesecake Challenge.
Oh.
Wet, man.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah, which is
I hear.
the opening for Slick Jimmy to promote it one more time.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you
Come on.
promoted it. I thought I was doing him a favor.
Come and watch the Cheesecake Challenge on Slick Jimmy Speaks on the YouTubes if you want to look for it, and
Now, what
you'll
night
see.
is that for me this week, James?
It's
Tuesday.
Wednesday at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, or I guess 11 Eastern Standard Time for Manny, even though Manny lives in Hawaii.
God damn it, Jimmy! Why do you got to run against me?
Because all you do is play fucking games. I actually do some work.
Oh! Here's the first F-bomb of the night.
Wait.
You agitating.
Yep, we're an hour and a half into the show, folks. That's it's really funny how that turns out.
Did I say the F word? It was Fargan. There you go.
Oh, it's so fun, but it's so funny. It usually happens just about this time. It's like almost like an announcement. Hey, we're most of the way through the show, folks. I love it. It cracks me up.
It's okay.
So, Tank, your icon is that Skunk Girl, or is that your Scalpel Zero?
Oh, that's Skunk Girl. I just did her up in the kind of like V from the Cyberpunk 2077 game coming out from CD Projekt Red.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of did her up as if you were gonna make her in the game, and then I used that picture to pester CD Projekt Red and said, "Dude, your character creation system better be as comprehensive as you say it is, because I want to make this character." And they did not disagree. They actually liked on the post. So I'm assuming that is an affirmative that you can get some animal furry mods in the game.
Yeah. They're gonna have all that.
Dude, Skunk Girl 2077's happening.
Now you told me, Tank, that they were gonna have multiplayer in that game. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yes, but we're not supposed to know that. We're supposed to. So remember to practice your surprised face when they officially announce multiplayer. That was an inadvertent leak.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna make Niobe. Like in that game, you make your own character, right?
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna. The demo's coming out. They're gonna pre-release a demo where you can explore. They said that it's gonna be fun. The demo.
Yeah, but what I'm wondering is, do you play as like the guy that we always see in the trailers, or can you make your own character?
Oh no, make your own character, and the customization is insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's insane. I have yet not since the early days of this old SmackDown wrestling games where you could really play with stuff and actually make anybody. This game's customization options are fantastic. Granted, it's all going to be in the style of the dark future of Cyberpunk, but if you want to make a kawaii Desu bunny girl, run around with, you know, a minigun and just, you know, go on a murder bunny spree. Dude, that's your character then. Done. If you want to make a lawyer that's literally a corporate shark.
We can make Nick Rekieta? Damn.
I just want a game that I can make a little girl lethal properly. That's all I want, you know.
Yep, you can make Sugar Lightspeed, brother.
Where you like, you know, you make the shirt, you make the skirt the right length, you make the shirt the right way, you put the right jewelry on her, you get the proper blade, all that shit, you know. I mean,
considering that when you're making your character and they are in their nude, they are fully detailed, and I mean fully detailed.
Well, I don't have a problem with that, but what I'm talking about is like, if you're making an object, there should be a way to construct an object, you know, polygon wise, in one of these character creators, and then you could bring in, say, like she's Desert Eagles, kind of like Skunk Girl. Like, there should be a way to incorporate at least something that looks like a Desert Eagle or like a 1911 or something, and then you know, that sort of thing.
Well, it's because it's so further into the future. It is going to be the year 2077. But in the original Cyberpunk game, that was called the Colt AMT 2000, also known as the American-made hand cannon.
Well, there you go. I mean, and like
Solo's best friend.
And like to be able, like her hair isn't like when you do the pigtails for Sugar, it's not the ones that hang down to the side or to the back. It's up on top of the crown of her head, and they're really fucking long. You know, I don't like going these little, you know, almost like Afro puffs. You know.
And one of the wonderful things about CD Projekt Red games is they're very mod friendly. So if it doesn't exist, and because, you know, you do have a book and you have a very successful campaign, hitting up a modder on one of these mod forums and saying, hey man, could you make some of the bits to make this happen? You know, I think you could work something out. Modders, if you're nice enough to them and talk to them, you know, they do get into that stuff.
Well, and I'm not
butter their toast.
I'm definitely not above you know, sliding them a bit of cash to do an avatar, you know.
Well,
but
what they can do is they can actually, like, they can model the hairpiece that you want, incorporate the physics, because these game engines, they have constructs that you can utilize for modders, modding resources. So yeah, you can find yourself a modder, and maybe butter their toast a little bit, and they'll make you, if they don't have the parts in the game for Sugar Lightspeed, they'll make you those parts. Somebody can make them for you.
That'd be cool. I'd like that, because I mean, I know a lot of people say, you know, like Zach always says, you know, you got to be like a guy that just wants to do comic books, otherwise you'll never be able. I'm like, okay, look, that's great. I love comic books. Don't get me wrong, but if anybody gives me the opportunity to platform my universe or my characters, even if it isn't Sugar, if it's one of the other ones, I'm gonna jump on that. If somebody's willing to work with me, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm definitely not selling IP, but I mean, you know, I'm willing to split profits, as it were. You know, there's a difference. And I think that, you know, it'd be a lot of fun.
Well, there's this thing out there called licensing, where someone can license your character, like the way that IDW licensed properties for Transformers, G.I. Joe, Turtles, and etc.
Sure. I mean, but I'm the type of person that, like, if they want a license and they say, you know, they have it in perpetuity as long as they keep using it, well, as long as I'm getting my cut of the thing, that's great. But if they're just fucking around with it, I want like a termination. You're fucking with my character and you're not doing it right. You know, I want creative control. Just I don't like the idea. I mean, other stuff that I come up with, that's fine. They can just fuck around with whatever. But my
Jimmy,
core character.
I'm sorry, I was gonna say, you know the most powerful word in Hollywood, right?
Fuck you. I don't know.
No is the most powerful word in Hollywood. And it's what all creators should exercise, is no.
Well, like I said, like I am looking for the idea if somebody wants to use it in the future. I mean, I have no illusions about that. I know how stuff works, and you know, my characters are. I'd probably have to modify them a little bit for a little bit more family friendly, or at least not on the, not as edgy, I guess. But I understand. No, I get it. Like I said, I worked in the industry. I get it.
Right.
But and if somebody said there, I mean, somebody let contract. Here's the stupidest thing anybody could ever do who has an IP. Somebody lays a contract in front of them, and then they say you get X amount of money. Just signed a contract. Well, if you sign that contract, you're an idiot. You always take that contract and have somebody look it over before you sign anything. And,
a lawyer, a paralegal, your friend who's a Juris Doctorate, anybody who knows more about the law than you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have some entertainment lawyer friends, so
it's good to keep those on hand.
I have one specific. Yeah, I have one specifically. Like, if anything ever came my way that was like that, I'd say, Josh, could you please look this over? Because I don't want to get buggered.
Nope.
Speaking of Josh, we got Josh Spencer in the chat. Spencer Toons. He says, "Oh, hey guys,
what's up, Josh?"
Spencer Toons.
Of course, done the great cover for our Indiegogo exclusive on Niobe, Mr. Spencer.
If anybody want to give him the link, you can give him the link. It's just that we ain't going to be here.
I'll get on it. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Josh Spencer, just a little shameless plug for me, Manny. Me and Josh Spencer will be guests Wednesday night on Draw on Talk with Tyler Carpenter, and that's going to be at 9:30 Eastern.
9:30 Eastern. Oh man, I'm still not even home yet.
But after that, I'm going live with my own show. But by the time I do that, James will probably be live with the Cheesecake Challenge. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get you, Manny, because you might be on the Cheesecake Challenge. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll try to see if I can hop in on the last couple. I mean, just being the chat, cheer you guys on.
For sure. I kind of want to give you like the full Rebel Comics interview, but I'm going to wait till you're free. You know what I mean?
Well, we'll do it. We'll get it.
Manny, Skunk Girl looks way too nice here. She needs to be she needs to have a little more mischief in that face.
She's just loungy with her family, dude. And do you notice the Slick Jimmy F-bomb count? Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh, 7. Will he beat Risey Lee?
She's gotta have a smirk, you know. She's gotta have a smirk, she's got a little.
I'm getting to it. Now let me try that again. Okay, let's get it.
Maybe give her a wink or something, you know, something she knows that you don't.
Just doodling away, trying to put in these flats.
Release.
I keep forgetting that Manny is devoutly Christian, and I'm using the F-bomb regularly. At least I don't use the C-bomb.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Don't use that. Oh, that's disgusting.
You know, the hard T is rough, but the NNY is kind of cute. Cunny is cute. I like that.
It is cute. And most people don't know what you're talking about, so it's great.
It's because they're untutored, unlettered troglodytes.
Skirt of the American Heritage Dictionary. Just kidding.
When I was 21, for Christmas, my mom bought me. Now it's kind of useless to have, but she bought me one of those Oxford dictionaries. That's like, you know, usually you buy it and it's in 3 volumes. This is in 1 volume with really tiny script, and it came with a magnifying glass that was like this. It was like a domed glass, and I still have it. And I love it. I don't ever take it out of the box because it's like kind of a sacred book to me now. But yeah, now you can just find any word on the internet.
Right. You can look up the derivation, entomology, all that fun stuff right there.
Yeah,
at
all
your
of it's right
fingertips.
there at your fingertips. And the same thing with like, I have a couple of really detailed atlases, and they've shifted a little bit since because the world has moved on. But like,
Is
I had
Germany
this,
still in two pieces?
yeah,
Is
it
this a
is,
strange object called Yugoslavia there?
yeah, Yugoslavia, and like, there's a whole bunch of fun things like that. But it's like really detailed maps, super nice and real thick atlas. But it's it's a useless thing, and now you got Google app, you got Google Earth and Google Maps, and yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, you have access to the USGS, like right there. Boom. Whole world at your fingertips.
well,
Where
here's the
Google
funny thing:
goes.
the phone in your hand is one of the most powerful tools ever created. I mean, it
Mhm.
really is. It's unbelievably powerful, and yet people, it's seemingly, I don't. I'm not trying to be insulting to anybody of a certain generation or upcoming generation, but often I feel that they're with this glut of information that they have at their fingertips, they have become some of the most ignorant and um, stupid people in the world, because I'll tell them, they'll ask a question they don't know, and I'm like, they'll ask me a question. I'm like, you have the world's library at your fingertips. Why are you asking me shit?
Yeah, my computer from back in the '90s cost more than freaking iPhones and iPads and crap. And
I know, like
it was only
$3,500 for.
and dude, I had 10 gigabytes, and that was hot shit back then. You got 10 gigabytes in your computer, you were the man.
Dude, that was insane.
That was
Dude, there was a day when Bill Gates said 2 gigabytes would be all anyone will ever need.
yeah.
Oh shit!
It's true.
My laptop has a teraquad on it of storage. I mean, and I can't remember how much the RAM is now, but I think it's eight gigs. I don't know, it's pretty high.
That's actually pretty slow by today's standards.
Yeah,
16
I know
gigs
there's
is like
a
minimum
16
for
gigs.
a gaming rig.
I mean, like for me, for just writing, that's and I know that
Oh,
there's
yeah.
higher than that for the RAM. I mean, you can upgrade and so forth, especially if you have a tower. But I mean, yeah, one of these days, you're gonna have a teraquad of RAM or some shit like that,
Mhm.
and you're gonna have to have like a refrigeration unit on the back because it gets too fucking hot.
Well,
Oh,
that's
And it's
sorry.
still not going to be enough.
Well, that's when we're all running like holodecks. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I plan to, have a new computer by the time Cyberpunk comes out.
That's my goal too. I need a rig. I need a monster rig.
When do you think there's gonna
Barnstormer.
be a brain jack that you're gonna have to play your games so you can keep up?
Give it another 50 years, and that will be a reality.
Everybody's gonna be
Yeah.
freaking cyborgs.
Oh boy.
They're already starting to. I saw an advertisement for contact lenses that can record video. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Man, there is gonna be no privacy whatsoever. None.
Nope. Mm.
Yeah. You guys ever read the book The Diamond Age?
Mm-mm.
I
I'm not
can't remember
familiar with that one.
I can't remember who wrote that, but let me go look it up. Just talk amongst yourselves.
A little conflict.
Oh, it's Slick Jimmy show all of a sudden? I didn't know.
I gotta go mute for a second, so I won't be talking.
Uh-oh.
Well, Slick Jimmy is almost going to break the record. Hopefully he doesn't tonight.
So I mean, it's a great fucking book. But
Yeah, we know he's-
it's called The Diamond Age by Neil Stevenson, and it talks about a time in the future when there are no nations. They have, I can't remember what they call them, enclaves, and it's basically like you're part of a tribe, and so there's all these different tribes, and some of them are fairly nationalistic and others aren't, but like nanotechnology is kind of taken over the planet, and so yeah, it's a pretty good book. It's kind of rough in spots. I mean, like rough and like what you have to deal with, but it's a really interesting book. And yeah, if you get a chance and you are a book reader, check it out. The Diamond Age by Neil Stevenson. the reason why I bring it up is it's kind of prescient a little bit.
Oh Lord. Oh
Tied with Risey?
yeah.
How's it Risey doesn't have like, 45, 50 F bombs?
He hasn't been around in a while.
He hasn't been around for a long time. But the funny part is, Risey did it when he was not sober. You did it when you were sober.
Well, that's how you should do it, when you know what you're doing.
Oh Lord. But I don't think that's the most that Risey ever done on a live stream. I think he went on to Cross Comics and blew 9 out of the water real fast, like in about 3 minutes. He just kept on going on that one.
On Cross Comics?
Oh yeah, yeah. And he'll tell you all about it. Yeah, it was a fun day. I mean, it was to watch it. It's like,
Was he just trying to mess with Rick or something?
no, it's right. That's right. Fine. Yeah, it was a fun time. It was a fun time for everybody to watch.
It really was.
Oh yeah. He's a very fun-loving guy. Everybody knows Risey. He likes to have fun. And
I see you gave Skunk Girl a smirk.
yes, I gave her a smirk and I gave
Yeah.
her dreamy eyes. Close her eyelids a little bit. Mm-hmm. But this is
So-
just a sketch. I'm gonna redraw this. I'm gonna print it out and redraw it in blue line.
So does Skunk Girl have a real name besides Skunk Girl?
She does.
Has that been revealed or not?
I mean, it's been revealed that she will be AKA Delilah DeFleur, but you need to read the book.
Delilah DeFleur.
Delilah
So
DeFleur.
Delilah the Flower, huh?
Yes. There you go. And you know what? It took a long time to get her name. I wanted Delilah off the bat because, I mean, Samson and Delilah. I wanted that name. But her last name, it took a long time. Me and my wife was in bed one day trying to figure out what are we going to do. I mean, we went through all kinds of different names. We even went with Duggan. That wasn't going to work. It just didn't have the roll off the tongue, and we just kept on going and going and going. We tried all kinds of different weird names, Davenport and weird stuff. Remember the names we tried to come up with for Delilah?
Well, I remember a chat we had, and you were like, I need a name for Delilah, and it has to be French. And so we went to a website with all these French last sounding names that started with D. It was going to be double D, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In more ways than one.
My wife said I still sound muted. Could be just my microphone tonight. Oh, Lordy. But there is Skunk Girl. Skunk Girl and her little henchmen. And we want to end this. That way Risey still can claim champion of the F-bomb. Jimmy.
That's right. Risey's not here to defend himself, so
Yeah, Risey not here.
just let Jimmy run away with the title.
I like the henchmen, the Stink, Stank, and Stunk. If I was writing those guys, they would legit be critters. They'd be into everything and causing havoc. It'd be awesome.
Oh, they are totally in the game in the movie in the comic book. They're totally there. They help her out. I mean,
They'd be like Alvin and the Chipmunks to me, but like badass.
oh yeah, they are badass, and I've shown some stuff. I mean, Tank's seen some of the stuff that these little skunks do, and
Like I would have like a skunk, like say Stank, jump on some guy's eyes and try and rip his eyes out while he was trying to mess with Skunk Girl or something, and you have like another one biting the ankle of some guy's leg or something. Like yeah, they'd be savage, man.
it's in there. It's in the book.
Yeah.
It's funny you should mention that.
So did you know the origins of Delilah, right? Where it comes from, Samson and Delilah. But now in the modern parlance, it's temptress or treacherous lover, right? However, from the Hebrew, it's delicate, languishing, amorous, or if you use, I can't remember, says if they use the DLL, it's to hang down to languish, or she who weakens. And I was like, okay, pretty good. That's a good name for a skunk girl. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely when you guys read the book, you guys will know why I picked Delilah. And KG says I do sound fine. So, we're just gonna go on with the show.
Am I farting now?
Dang it.
Are you farting again? Are you
No, I mean,
farting?
it's like when I cover the mic, sometimes the gentlemen who listen and ladies sometimes say it sounds like a little poot. You know?
Now, we have been going on for 2 hours or around there, and we're gonna call it a night. That way, I can get to doing some work behind the scenes. Hopefully, you guys like the
Oh,
stuff I did.
oh,
So,
come on, Manny, don't fucking give up on me.
what am I? I'm not giving up on you. Time to go,
I
man.
see what you did there.
What did I do?
I done saw what he did there.
What I do? Oh,
It
no.
were funny. It were.
Okay, Larry, where can we find you, Larry?
Right now at work, no, Rebel Comics, of course, on YouTube. You can just click the little 3 dots across my name there in the chat, and go ahead and subscribe. I try to talk to independent comic book creators as often as I can and interview them. Rebel Gaming is my other channel. I'm sure you'll recognize that easy enough if you do a search, where we do the BWK wrestling show featuring Scalpel Zero, Skunk Girl, Sugar, and others. We're doing we're gearing up for a big event called WrestleGate. It's basically my version of WrestleMania. The road to WrestleGate begins now. And then Twitter at Niobe Comic, of course, and Instagram's the same thing. And INDIEGOGO for Niobe #1. And thank you.
INDIEGOGO, yeah.
That's right. Thank you to Mr. Manny for again having me on his chat here.
All right, and here we go with Slick Jimmy, who is now the champ of F bombs. I just heard from the
I
chat.
am the effing champ, completely sober.
He's literally the effing champ.
Oh, poor right. Sorry, guys, hey, you're not the champ anymore. All right. So, champ, where can we find you? What's coming up on your Slick Jimmy Speaks channel?
Well, on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 8 Pacific. I don't know what it is in Hawaii. However, we're going to have a cheesecake challenge. It's the 18th cheesecake challenge. We're coming up on the 20th. We'll see if we have a fun time on the 20th. But on the 18th, we're doing an all nude one. Except it's not going to show the naughty bits. It's going to be wet. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wanton. It's going to be fun. And we're going to have girls that like to fish. I don't know if it's catfishing. I don't know if it's just general fishing, or she's getting if the fish is coming after her. We'll see. But on Cheesecake Challenge, you have a lot of fun. If you don't know about my book, currently on Indiegogo, in demand, it's Little Girl Lethal, story about Sugar Lightspeed, the titular character. And she's a bad girl. She's a good girl. She's a sexy girl. She's a bloody girl, and she's about ready to take down all of her nemesis, all of her old masters, all the people who did her wrong in her youth. She's gonna cut them into chutney, and she's gonna feed them to the sharks. And in so doing, she might destroy the city that she lives in, called Lost Peaks. It's Grand Megalopolis, or she might save it. Who knows? You got to find out as we move into the second episode. After this first one, we're still trying to deliver. So come out, check it out, Indiegogo Little Girl Lethal, and you might find something you enjoy. Very good art. My friend Whiskey Paint from Vladivostok, Russia, is a great artist, and he brings the flair to the book that I never could have just through my words, even though I'm fairly good at that. Yeah, come out to those two things and see what's going on. By the way, I always like to hang out with Manny. He's a good soul.
Thank you so much. Tank.
I am a robot. You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at /TankFerretArt. And I'll be on with Larry this upcoming Wednesday.
Boom. Tank is like my official, like unofficial co-host. He's even going to do color commentating on some of the wrestling shows. So.
That's right. I'm working on getting my schedule to match with the wrestling schedule so I can do some color commentary.
Well, I want to bring you on the WrestleGate show for sure, and the Wonk will be on too. And I'm we're gonna bring in a few people, to switch hit with me and help me out. Gonna be a big show. Gonna be a big show.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for coming on here tonight and making it a live show for Monday. We want to pick in some big hitters, but that's okay. We do what we do. And thank you, chat, for coming in here and staying with us. It was awesome. I mean, we did get a whole bunch of people in here, and thank you for doing that. And thank KG and Marcus for putting all that links in the chat. And Pablo, we need to get your butt up here next time. Darn it. And we have, like I said, we did crown a new champion tonight. Slick Jimmy, the F-bomb champion.
The F-bomb champ.
The F-bomb champ.
I am the champions, my friends.
All right, and you guys can see me here Monday nights and Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on the Slick Jimmy Challenge. I'll try to be on Larry's. I'll be on Passion for Drawing on Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. So ERTs, if you're out there, hopefully you got a stream going tomorrow night and Thursday night. All right, so like I said, thank you all and see you guys again. Aloha all.
Bye-bye.
Hasta la vista.